Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to episode 11 of Sandwald's The Armored Heart. So, today, well, you can already see that I did a bit of an expansion of the city. The problem that Sandwalds has is pretty clear and easy. This city is just growing too fast. There's a constant influx of new people, and we gotta deal with them. At the same time, I do expect attacking goblin hordes pretty much this episode. I don't know. We are way past the threshold for sieges, so yeah, it is pretty expectable that there will be something happening anytime soon. We are now going to excavate a huge portion of the siltstone here, as this is the floor that I use for large parts of my city. And I feel like it is about time to get myself some new boulders in. So, the miners with the similar names are added again, and there's already people grabbing up things. Everything's working out as intended. I really like how well organized the city works. So, we're going to expand the city today, of course, but we're also going to finally enable the irrigation system here. So in the previous episode, we have installed this neat little system. We got levers attached to the hatches. The only thing lacking now are doors. And once the aquiferous chambers upstairs have filled, we can just go for farming down here. So we struck gemstone. That's I pretty much expected that when we go for such a huge carpet mining action. You usually strike at some point some gemstone, or was it down here? Should be, because the city is low priority. So, down here, well, at least there is, at this point, a lid on everything, and just when I wanted to complain that wood is becoming more and more a scarce commodity here, new trees are in town. I mean, we are in a savage biome after all, so we gotta be careful about chopping too many trees. We might end up being assaulted continuously by birds and worse. But yeah, such is dwarven life, you know? In the eyes of a dwarf, that is one of the darned reasons why you stay underground, where it's nice, dark and comfy, and you can just slap some trolls or grundles from time to time, but not those dastardly flying things. And there goes the next toy hammer mandate again. So, yeah, this is going to be a sport now. What I'm going to do out of that, I'm going to put this on a hotkey. So F4 is now my toy hammer hotkey. The worst part about it is that we are really wasting a lot of stone with this, but well, what can I do? As soon as this fort is a couple of years old, we can easily make these things go down the road with bone. Because we'll be slaughtering so many animals later that it should be not an issue whatsoever. Here we already have a couple of bones lying around. Tell you what we are going to do. We're going to remove bones from this one. And put bones on a fresh stockpile down here. Although it feels wrong to call the bones a fresh stockpile, but you know what I want to say. Here we go. There. This will allow me to make my toys in the future out of a easier procurable material. Alright, look at that. Downstairs, we're finally ready. I want to open up the caverns, but I'm not sure if Ango is not too much for my fledgling military. I don't want to go into a tussle with an ancient beast before I'm not geared up with a couple of legendary dwarves. Pretty sure that it's a smart move of mine to act like that. Now then, chamber ain't filled yet. And neither is this one. I'm a little bit, well, how to put it, disappointed. I did invest so much into this sickery drip in this drippy thing here, but it just didn't work out. So, a metalsmith skill hall, hell yeah. like the idea that this is a clear sign of progress. So we are going to set this Metalsmith's Guild Hall in here. Let's do this like that. Some nice little thing like this. Little, I know. So let's give it some nice etchings. Toss in some shapes, you know. Before we know it, it looks like a Space Invader again. Okay. But on the positive side, this will help the people here to... Oh no, my beautiful shape. Okay. More rumors are reaching Sandwalds, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Oh no. Well, alright. That makes it a really ugly thing. Oh man. That's a shame. So yeah, there goes my whole plan for symmetry and all. But whatever, it is what it is. We're keeping it like it is. This guild hall reflects the imperfection of the situation of the Banner of Shadow quite decently, I think. But maybe we can make something decent out of it. It's a ginormous guild hall after all. But I also do intend to give the metalsmiths a bit of a importance here, you know. There we go. And of course we make it available for all citizens. We got to make ourselves a couple of new anvils to fill this place with life, obviously. Because right now it is just, well, a floored guild hall. Although I think a floored guild hall with smoothed walls, I'm pretty curious to find out how much value this gets up. I mean, this is a huge thing after all. Usually I don't build them that large, but I recently decided that these are dwarves after all, so they love ginormous megalomaniac constructions, don't they? So, we are low on wood, and I'm bothered by it, so let's kill some trees. I have legendary dwarves to fight off any of these dastardly creatures that might be offended by us taking what nature provides. I don't give a damn about it. I think we are going to have agitated birds henceforth. Pretty much expect that now. But, well, I got legendary fighters. So, it just takes so darn long. But it also looks so darn good. I'm really happy at what kind of progress this fort makes in terms of visuals. But the current phase of the fort is one of the most demanding ones when it comes down to expansion and the like. So we can remove these now, as it's pretty obvious that there's no drip from these. That here is just a signal that there's wet stuff above. Oh, and I meant to say that in the long run, I want to make some really cool defense systems here. I just haven't made up my mind yet how they will look like, but an alternative entrance that's sort of a trap gauntlet would be nice. That's what I'm imagining, but I have made, so far, no full-on plans. Okay. Soon we can flood that. And let's see. No, there's still a toy hammer to be made. I feel horrible about this. I hate it. Seriously. So, here goes another batch. It should be not necessary to link this refuse stockpile with the other, but it won't hurt either. look there. Bones are being transported there. So, please tell me that there's a toy hammer between these. Puzzle box, mini forge. Ah, not yet. Let's see what's that gonna be. Another mini forge. This is so annoying. So, I really gotta say, the day that this mayor is going to be replaced, I'm going to make this a celebratory day. I mean, it is mostly because of the user interface lack of being able to configure one of these things manually. In all honesty, that's the whole issue here. Nothing else. Toy eggs! Puzzle box. Toy boat. They're really trying to trigger me here. Puzzle box! Nobody was able to pull off one, so we need to make more of them. So yeah, this is my life now. This is my life now. I'm saving the lives of dwarves from the local hammerer by providing ample supply of toys for the local children, because the governor, the mayor says so and forces me to do so. And people are starting to sleep on the floor here. We need to do something about that situation. Finally, the toy hammer situation has been resolved. Beautiful. So we can now do real work again. Right, Goden? Good. So. By now, I'm pretty sure she got traumatized somewhere in her childhood by that, by some things with toy hammers. Maybe her dad promised her a toy hammer to her birthday, or I don't know. I'm eager to hear your side of your spin of the story. Leave me some in the comment section. I'm really eager to hear what you guys think it might be. So, that little sector here already took all the siltstone that we got. That is, by the way, the reason why I did such a huge excavation business down there. Here we go. So, let's get those extra taverns and dining halls going, as these things, they are really, really important for the happiness in the fort and the efficiency at the end of the day. Because, you see, if your dwarfs only have to walk short walks for their things... Oh, hey, I've been expecting you! So they want to parley. Huh. Give me a sec. I'm busy. I'm busy gearing out a tavern. That's more important than your green skins. So, we're sieged. I really hope that it's a beatable siege, and none of these Super Saiyan Uber sieges where they come with terrible monstrosities known only from tales. We'll see about that. So, we're going to make a bit of a distribution like that. This looks weird. So we're going to remove the... Come on, give me a break. Sometimes I hate it that you can not remove building ghosts as easy as I'd want them to be removed. Anyways, so... Luckily we can't stop the time in this game. Here it goes. Nice little dining hall. So, some prepared meals for down here as well. From the food stockpile. Now we just need to assign these rooms and then we can deal with the goblins. So, here we go. A new tavern. So, a wood burner, a proficient comedian. That's a good one. I'm not going to assign this guy protagonist-wise, as I feel like we have already enough Tavern Keeper protagonists. I'm not even sure if we're going to take in a protagonist this time. Like I said in the previous episode, I'm now waiting for people that are sticking out. So, the Great Torments wishes to parley. So, yeah, look at those. They finally came. They think that we are afraid of them. Let's show them our meaning, our stance. So, first off, we don't parley. Second, we station the mountainous honesties and the last tombs directly in front of the fort. Nobody can pass our dudes here. So let's see what we got here. It's a meager attack force of a couple of low-life gobs. They will meet their fate. Ironclad dwarven defenders are nothing to be trifled with, and they even have a human. Gorax Cobalt Lashes is among them, and here goes the short and vicious battle of Sandwalds. The very first siege, it's been a very short and brutal slaughter. I want to see the human pikeman in action. So he stabbed a dude, strikes one in the eye with his shield, and the injured part explodes into gore. Damn. That's, alright. Looks like this guy is quite the beast. Alright, how many kills did he take? One, though. It might be only one, but he surely gave him hell. Now, well, we're going to leave these guys lying here until I have smelters going that can process that. Alright. That's been the first goblin invasion. Loss of life. They should have seen them here talking. So this is a bright day for Sandwalds, as this means the goblin forces are not really any major threat to us at this point. Our fighters struck them back with ease. And we laughed in their faces when they tried to talk about the avoidance of losses of life. I think this joke will go a long way around in the fort still, when the goblins want us to spare their lives. I guess that's how our dudes see the side of the story. Now then, how is life? Well, we got now finally the blueprints or the foundation of all the bedrooms. But I'm afraid that Sandwalls will keep growing. I know how these things work, and there is only one short break in the immigration cycle, usually if you are playing with a regular PopCap thing. And yeah, in this scenario, it's going to be quite simple. I think they will just keep coming. So we'll have to expand the city accordingly. I mean, I'm very generously spreading here room for people. As you see, these bedrooms are all ginormous, but I personally like them that way. So, a human caravan has arrived. Greetings. Alright. While we're at it, our mayor immediately decided that none of these dastardly humans are allowed to have our toy hammers. It's okay. Nobody will take away your toy hammers from you. Promise. Yeah, the problem that I got with going deeper into the caverns is that there might be still a forgotten beast lumbering around. Only because we didn't see it since a while doesn't mean that it ain't around anymore. So, yeah. We are going to deal with that situation with the installation of various doors. These allow us to, well, lock in the beast if necessary. And, well, we'll see what we do about that then. I mean, altogether, I think my fighters should be good enough to take on a Forgotten Beast composed out of snow. These usually aren't too hard to kill, as snow isn't particularly famous for being a sturdy or robust material to begin with. Now, 21 bedrooms. That's good. Our stonecutters are really getting into this quite nicely. I still haven't touched the lower level today that I began in the previous episode, because I figured that we might want to wait on that a little bit. Let's get back to the Umber Mountain. Well, let's send in our engraver lady, and she's gonna get that done. The honey badger is fighting. Well, so it begins, maybe. I'll be dropping some forges into the Metalsmith's Guild Hall soon as well, but, well, one thing at a time, you see? So, yeah. The honey badger has just become enraged and unenraged himself. They sometimes do that. It's nothing to be worried about. They just, I don't know why they go through this cycle every now and then. Alright, so we got a zoo, as usual. Immigrants always tend to bring so many animals with them. Good. So with that influx of trees from the surface, we should be very easily capable of training up another squadron soon. Giant fly, right, dirt, foot, chitin. Damn it. This game is oddly specific. So, the honey badger's on it again. And Godin got re-elected. I still hope that the people of Sandwalls will cease to re-elect this person, but, well, what can I do? If they like the toy hammer lady that much, what can I say? What can I say? What can I do? People here in Sandwalls obviously love their toy hammers. Let's see to another thing. I want to make another iron pick. I hope that I got the necessary wares now to do this. I was pretty annoyed by the fact that I wasn't able to do this the last time, and this time again not. Dang it. Yeah, we are raking in the wood logs, but the charcoaling process takes some time. And at the same time, there is a huge bill of orders left to be done at the other one. And Unib, the pump operator, is taken by a Fey mood. So, looks like somebody wants to step up to the plate. Let's see what he's grabbing. Billon bars. We imported these from the previous trades. Trifle pewter. Okay. This guy definitely wants to work with the more exclusive materials in the Ford. Nickel silver. Yeah, he's going for one rare bar after another. Goat leather. Stray horse bone. Horse leather. Well, I should really start making clothing out of leather soon, and highwood logs. So, Unib hide golds. We're going to go for this guy because I like artifact makers. And pump operators, well, they are a very rare breed. So, he is not careful with resources when working on projects and often spends unnecessary effort. He often feels lustful. He tends to hang on to grievances, and he has a greedy streak. He prefers to present himself modestly. So he has an iffy sense for music and iffy memory. I don't see these red ones too often. A questionable spatial sense, a poor ability to manage or understand social relationships, and a very bad intuition. And yet here he is. He's going to make one hell of an artifact. He dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Well, that dream is fulfilled now. A toy axe! Of course. What else? I knew that it would be something. Alright, Unib. So, it's a family heirloom for him now. Though the Crafts Dwarf ship is of highest quality, obviously. It is encircled with bands of oval mudstone cabochons, nickel, silver, gold leather, and highwood. This object menaces with spikes of bellon, trifle pewter, horse bone, and horse leather. Nothing special. I hope you let at least the children play with it. Yeah. Who would have thought that a faction named the Banner of Shadow would give so much of a damn about toy hammers? Certainly didn't. But here comes Dwarf Fortress. Always good for a surprise. Alright, the doors are finished, so we're going to open up this thing here. I want to see if that beast is still in town. And if it is, we can just simply block the entrances and we're gonna be good to go. The Giantess Lengish. Wow, we're going to translate that. Alright. Hello, Giant. We are going to go into this situation right away. Giants and goblins it is today. Lenge Bristle searches the Bejeweled. She did kill some elves, and she's almost a century old. It's a shame to kill her like that. So, well, I think nobody of my civilians is standing outside these days, but, well, we're going to station our dwarves over here. Let's witness the probably last moments of Lenge Bristle searches. If she's lucky, well, it depends on your point of view, that is, she's going to step into one of those cage traps. Yes. So, we got a giant in the box. There we go. Let's see what we'll do with that one day. But, for now, it always makes me happy. It's a pretty cheesy thing, I know. But, whatever. It is what it is. The dwarves of this place have captured a giant. Sweet. So we slaughtered the goblins, we captured a giant. We really might use that giant for military purposes. Now that I think more closely about it, I do honestly really like the idea of that. Resolve the conflicts. Grab your gear, men. I really hope that it'll work, but I'm not sure about it. Alright. On the bright side, the economy is booming. We are finally forging things again, you know. That is something that makes me sincerely happy. We've got a plenty of charcoal now, so we might now finally make ourselves that iron pick. It needs iron bars. We're out of iron bars. How can that be? I ordered the making of iron bars whenever... yeah, of course. The iron bar smelting is only kicking into gear once we got enough... coal. I'm sorry for the brain fart. So, that distracted me. We opened up this thing here. So let's see if Engo is going on in. Why are you standing there? Good God, this is making me nervous. I mean, with those forgotten beasts, sometimes they just leave the map. Sometimes they really do. So I think what we can do here about that, we're going to remove that part from the barracks. I think that should work. Now they're doing their training in there again. Yeah, so looks like Engo ain't downstairs here anymore. So we're sending our dudes down here, out for a look. Let's see. Nobody's did spot the monster yet. So I would presume that we're safe to go for this here. Alright. If anything nasty pops up, there's immediately the backup. So it should work out fine. New people arrive. Whenever I end an episode of Sandwalls, it ends with new people arriving at Sandwalls. So a metalsmith arrives. Another metalsmith. A woodburner. A mechanic. 2 pump operators. A bone doctor. And I just decided that as an outro for today, Gorax is going to be our dwarf of the day. That is what it's going to be. Because I think this guy is totally dwarven out on us. So Gorax, welcome. Let's check out Gorax's personality. He's not a private person and freely shares details of his life. He tends to be a little tight with resources when working on projects, and he has a noticeable lack of perseverance. He doesn't often feel envious of others, and he prefers that everyone live as harmoniously as possible, though he is troubled by his own nature, as he prefers discord and debate at a more abstract level. He can handle stress, he tends to be passive in discussions, and he's brave in the face of imminent danger. He lives a fast-paced life, and he scratches his nose when he's nervous. He doesn't really care about anything anymore. Okay. So, that all being said, I think he's going to make an excellent addition into our fort, and it is only a question of time until he will be fully integrated into our civilization, and there will be probably coming the day where he can't make it without booze anymore. That all being said, thanks for watching, you all. Drop me your comments down below. We made some fine progress here. I don't know, for some reason I feel as if the claystone blocks are not coming together anymore as I wanted them to be. There's also a lack of certain stone types. Diorite ran dry and limestone ran dry, so we gotta procure some. But that is next episode's business. Thanks for watching. And like I said, thumbs up and subscriptions are highly welcome. Check out the description box. You can find my Discord there and my Twitch, where I stream on Fridays and Sundays on the Middle European time zone in the evening hours. And there's Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee. And also my YouTube channel membership thingy, which allows you to preview all the episodes that I have pre-recorded. So it's a pretty nifty thing, as I am pre-recording a lot of Dwarf Fortress every day, or every other day, so you might want to check that out. I'd be very delighted if you decided that my work is worth that for you. And either way, I want to say thanks to all the supporters, and thanks to you watching this video up until the very end, because I always find this one of the most wonderful things you guys can do. And there, I forgot to flood these rooms. I'll do this next episode. See you there. Bye-bye.